Hope you're doing well. This is the week 7 vlog, and yeah, this week I just want to say it's been like quite hard, just in general of like what's going on with the world at the moment with um not just the coronavirus, but there's a lot of other issues and stuff. I mean, this weekend with my flatmates, we went to the Black Lives Matter protest, so it was good to be part of that. But just in general, this week I just been a bit gloomy and stuff. But I've still got a lot of work and ideas through this gloominess, which is good. And I've talked to people, so I'm generally doing okay, so that's cool. But in terms of work, right, let's see what we did. So I'm going to show you first, like, what I did with my InDesign. I've changed a few things. There's no like, new content yet. Tomorrow I'm going to shoot my my New Wave Creatives fashion shoot, which is going to be based on this photographer. Oh, I'd love to say her name, but I'm afraid I would get it wrong. But so I'm going to base the photo shoot on Lueng Mo's IT Post issue 20, which is all over this. So I've got a nearby, I've got a park, so I want to do a shoot similar to this. So like a photo of me on a slide, one in the sort of the webbing of the children's play area, something like this. And also, she has another photo shoot with like a mask, like a toy mask and stuff that I'm gonna do. I've got the mask here, ready for the shoot, and I've got a few other accessories like this bow and arrow and stuff. Because with photo shoots, they're generally like quite normal, but then they're a bit absurd at the same time. Like there's a baseball picture where he has elf ears, and which is very weird and stuff. And also there's one where you just have a normal photo taken of the model, but she adds like Pokemon or like a little digital character in post production afterwards on Photoshop or whatever, and like adds a Pokemon. So that's what I'm gonna do with one of my photos. But aside from that, I'm probably gonna do so yeah, it's generally just gonna focus on like a playground sort of thing. Hopefully there's not any children there when I go and shoot it. I mean the weather's quite it's not the greatest at the moment, so hopefully I can actually shoot it there tomorrow. So yeah, Louis Mose. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm doing so my New of Creatives photo shoot is based on her work. She's great. She's a Hong Kong photographer and a fashion film director, founder of Two Board Studio, and graduated from the Creative Media in City University of Hong Kong. And now she's New Wave Creative of the British Fashion Council, which is amazing. Her work is actually insane. I love it. I just mean, yeah. Even this Bird Boy one is very obscure, but it's just really sick. Yeah, I mean, she really creates. So if something's on a sweatshirt like a bird, she'll like create a bird, and she uses the environment very well. In my opinion, like the environment is literally a character within her pictures, and holds everything together. So yeah, she's amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna do that shoot tomorrow, and show you. I've changed a few things. Like the lighting on here has been light in the corner a bit. I'm thinking of changing the editor's letter a bit, just to talk about Black Lives Matter and stuff. And I've got some photography from the protest which I might put there. And yeah, I've changed some stuff on the beauty editorial. Like I faded out the right side of it and added like a box around the writing and stuff, and added Maybelline because that's what the pencil in my mouth is. It's a Maybelline makeup pencil. And my lecturer said I need to add like some Rick Owens logos and stuff to my photo shoot, so I've added it to the photos subtly, and adding the logos actually really does look like a Rick Owens like photo book or like photo shoot album books now, so that's really good. And I've added the Rick Owens quote: "Fashion can be cruel, but style is a gift to others," which is a very great quote. I actually really stand by that quote as well. And again, it's called Stairway to Heaven, as my model, my flatmate, is on a hill going up, and you're going up to heaven. And I think I saw Rick reference something like that in his work, so I wanted to incorporate that into my work as well. So yeah, aside from that, I haven't changed that much to it, but as I said, I'm going to do a photo shoot tomorrow, and that'll be added to my InDesign. So in terms of lectures and stuff, this week we have, for my double page spread, which was our last lecture, we learned a lot about fast fashion, and that fast fashion isn't free, but someone is always paying for it, which is very important. Like, not a quote, but like a statement in terms of the fast fashion industry. Myself, I mean, I have my opinions about it. I know that fast fashion is there and it's not very good for the environment, but then some people can't afford luxury, so their substitute is fast fashion, so they have to get these cheap clothes, and they don't have. I know that some fast fashion places are changing, like H&M are making a really big change, but I feel like places like Primark just don't do it, and it's a shame. It's really a shame what's happening with fast fashion. But then there's it's not excuses, but there's things you can say, and people can't afford it. I mean, I'm in a position where I can get both. I can get luxury and fast fashion, but I sometimes feel guilty when I get fast fashion. But yeah, I do get guilty when I do buy fast fashion. But I mean, sometimes I need to get essentials, and I feel bad for it, but I can't do anything about it except from be aware and tell others about fast fashion, how they can change and not throw away their clothes, and either give it to a charity shop or put it in a recycling bin, special recycling bin. But anyway, I learned about the Kamani family who own the Boohoo Group. If you're in the UK, you're very familiar to the Boohoo Group. It literally pops up everywhere on Instagram. Probably like a lot of girls and women in the country, young girls and women in the country, wear the brand. So they're very important to the UK economy, I must say. The revenue is up by 44% year on year for the Boohoo Group, and a total being 1.23 billion dollars, which is a massive amount. I didn't know how important the Boohoo Group was to our economy until now. So the Boohoo Group owns Boohoo Man, Pretty Little Thing, Nasty Girl, Act, all those sort of similar sort of brands, and it's worth $4.6 billion, which is twice the value of M&S, which is very huge in this country. So they increased the basket size within these online stores, and that, yeah, I just want to clarify that a lot of these stores, they're all online, so they have to pay for like shipping costs and stuff, but the basket size has increased, so they can pay for so they can cover shipping costs, because shipping costs are sometimes ridiculously expensive. The average price of women's wear at Boohoo is £13.15, but there's other ones that have the same quality as Boohoo, like ASOS or Zara or Nasty Girls, and their dresses are so much more expensive, like £45, which is a very big increase from £13, if I must say so. And as well as that, Boohoo present 19% more products to the public, so they have much more, which costs less. So yeah, that's Boohoo. It's really got a lot of money. I didn't realise till the lecture how big this company is. So I just wanted to say that Britain, I didn't know this, but British people bin clothes up to $12.5 billion. So Britain's throw away $12.5 billion. no, pounds, sorry, of clothes in a year. That was last year's statistic. 12.5 billion pounds of worth of clothes was thrown away. This is what I'm saying. I need to show people on how to you reuse the clothes or put it in the special clothes recycling bin or take it to a charity shop. To throw them away is just, I can't believe 12 billion, that's a lot. And that's 3,000, oh my god, I can't even say the number, there's so many zeros, with tons of clothes, oh my gosh. All I can say is 6 zeros, and that is too much to handle. Nylon, and I know about different materials as well. Nylon tights take 30 to 40 years to decompose. I mean, I was shocked at that until I found out about the Lycra, which is 20 to 200 years, which is, wow, I mean, geez, that is a long time to decompose. That is insane. So yeah, that's what I learnt this week from the lectures. I now know a lot about Boohoo, and it has a big impact. And to be honest, a lot, if you watch things like Love Island and stuff, they're always advertising Boohoo and Nasty Girl because they always sponsor those sort of shows, you know, you gotta look very good and stuff. I don't really agree with those brands and what they give, but people in the country like it, so they're gonna make money from it, so they're gonna sell it. But yeah, I don't really like those brands because obviously as a fashion student you understand their business tactics, which is very good, but then when you see their fashion products, I'm into like fashion like Prada and all of that, and how they make pieces and them on a runway. But this is a different thing. This is retail, so obviously it's going to be different, and they don't have ateliers. I don't know if I said that wrong, but anyway, they don't have people individually making the stuff. They have them. They have their products made in factories in very poor countries, and basically have slave labor, which is horrible because they get paid nothing, and it's just not nice to see. And I really want to see these brands change how they approach to making their products, especially like when retail companies like Boohoo, because it's actually disgusting seeing the slave labor. But anyway, enough of that. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you for the last vlog next week. I can't believe it, last vlog next week, to end everything and have a full magazine. But until then, see you next week.